living, breathing, breathing words. Whether it is written or spoken, words are a combination of sounds used as a catalyst to cause change in direction, be it positive or negative. It is indeed the very proof of life existence. The symphonic combination of words unfolds who we are as individuals and how we communicate. Whether walking down the street, in the car, or sitting with a mutual friend, we are surrounded by words. We exchange, receive, offer, abuse, defend, and use more than 10,000 words a day. But the question is, do words have enough power to alter the course of someone's life? We decided to ask the public.
Well, this is really cheesy, but when I was little, I was really bad at reading. So every day on the way to school, my mom would have me say, I'm a good reader, I love to read, reading is easy for me. And as a result of that, I ended up reading on the 12th grade level and when I was in 6th grade.
And one year, I was in 4th grade. I would draw pictures of just like different cartoons and everything, and one day I collected them all and I took them into my art teacher to show her. The words that she said, like she pretty much was just like you are an artist and you can do this and you're really good and we can take your pen. And she went off into this thing and I was stuck on you are an artist. And it's such, it sounds trivial, but it was a label of identity that wasn't negative.
So we've established that positive words have a lasting beneficial impact. So what about negative words? We decided to ask an experienced counselor.
We let those negative things fill the void. Words impact because they stay with us, because we hear them over and over and over and over and over in our heads.
I remember a time when I was going through my voice change, and it was really bad because I ended up only having about 6 notes in my range. I couldn't really sing, but I was trying really hard to sing the church choir, but then I got kicked out because I didn't have enough range to sing, and it was really sad. Someone was just like, hey, your voice really sucks, and we don't want you in this choir, and that just really broke my heart. I went outside and cried for a long time.
When I was in high school, basically, for our graduation, we put this book together where everybody was saying something about the other people, what they were thinking. Everybody got an email back with what the people had said about them. So what the people wanted to write in my book about me, there was a lot of well, she's kind of weird or kind of uptight, because I grew up in a Christian home and everybody in my school was basically sleeping around, going on parties, doing all this stuff, and I didn't. So what they said was something was wrong with me. I had to be ugly, I had to be weird so that nobody would want to sleep with me. It made me think maybe I am ugly, maybe I am not pretty, maybe nobody likes me. I started to wear a lot more makeup, wear a lot more jewelry, always dress up a lot, just to change that they said that I wasn't pretty and nobody would like me.
Those are just 2 examples of how negative words impacted their lives and redefined who they were. But does it have to be that way?
Somebody can tell you something all day and you can face that attack, but when you actually come into agreement with it and you say, man, I am ugly, or man, I do look stupid, man, I'm really awkward, and it's deteriorating you and you're believing that, I think that it has more power than if you were to come to me and tell me, hey, you're stupid.
My voice is the voice I hear the most. So what's your conversation? What are you saying to yourself? Am I going, oh, Tracy, you're so stupid. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. How dumb is that? After this, video, I'm gonna go, oh my gosh, why didn't you blah, 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 blah. And I'm gonna actually have to choose not to do that. And go, you know what? You did well. And you did the best you knew how, and you spoke, and this is who you are. And some are gonna love it, and some are gonna go, oh, she's crazy. And that's okay.
Yeah, I think I told my wife she was lazy once, and that wasn't very nice.
And how did you?
But I was trying to do it out of encouragement to follow your dream, follow your heart type thing. But she took it a whole nother extreme. She just kind of totally backed off after that point. I repented from that, just so that's on camera.
Yeah, I experience hurt words all the time. Unfortunately, the thought process is that it's such as life. It's like c'est la vie. You're like, it is what it is, and you in the moment, you feel what you feel and you say what you say, and then you think about afterward, all right, that wasn't cool.
Because out of the abundance of our heart, our mouth speaks. It's the abundance. What's in there? I have found it comes out when I don't want it to. And so it's wiser just to let that heart speak in places of privacy and get some healing. And then it's easier to go, okay, yeah, I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to respond in this manner. I believe it's really, really wise to read the Word and find out what God says about us. Find out how much He loves us. Find out what He says even as we're young. And so it's the same when we're learning to believe about ourselves, or when we're choosing not to believe what this one is saying about ourselves. And it's not just empty flattery I'm saying to myself, but it's actually life-giving.
Words can be seen as simple as a math problem. The positive words adds and the negative words take away. I believe that it's safe to conclude that we all can relate to the impact of words. So let's be more aware and proactive of what we say about ourselves and others. So I encourage you, give life away and speak well. Although it may be a daily struggle not to agree with the negative words, we must commit to believing the best in ourselves and others.